Brilliant night for Mr. G.
Strong performance so far.
What a night, his first ever final.
Sayfutdinov has been fast tonight. Don't rule him out. Great lineup here for the big final. Golub's been terrific. Ty Woofenden and Sayfutdinov in semi-final number 2 were just absolutely fantastic, fabulous performances from them. Very difficult to call. Will it be the old master on the inside to make it 8 Grand Prix wins here, or will it be one of the youngsters coming from the outside to really mix it up in that first corner? Fabulous night, fabulous racing prospect.
Golub will be the favourite of the inside. All the fans are on their feet in the grandstand in front of us.
Oh, he's missed it!
From Zagar off gate 2. Matej Zagar with a wonderful start. And watch out for Sayfutdinov. Now Emil Sayfutdinov in yellow at the inside. Emil Sayfutdinov, what a ride. Zagar's coming back for more. But Emil Sayfutdinov has the lead here. And kicking on with Zagar second. Thomas Golub third. And Woofenden at the back. Sayfutdinov almost loses it.
He does indeed. Brilliant first corner from Sayfutdinov. Hits the front. Here comes Mr. G round the outside. He's beginning to wind it up. We've got a couple of laps to go. Golub now in the middle of the track. Zagar running round the outside, but Sayfutdinov, he is still out in front. Zagar moving back to the outside. Will he find the extra speed? Sayfutdinov right down on the curb. 1 lap to go, Nige.
Sayfutdinov kicking on here. The boy who lives in Bıdgош, but he's from Russia. He's a precious young talent. Golub pushing Zagar, but it's going to be Emil Sayfutdinov with a 4th Grand Prix win of his career. Emil Sayfutdinov!
Whoa, what a ride from the young Russian there. Fantastic the display it was in the semi-final to make the final tonight. Knows this place, he's the track record holder, and he fully deserved it on the night. Fantastic performance from him. Do believe my partner here may have had a few quid on him tonight. He's looking a touch excited, but the drinks will be on you tonight, Nigel. But what a performance, what a speedway event. Got to say, Ty Woofenden will be slightly disappointed with running last in the final, but he can be rest assured that he has ridden supremely well tonight. Zagar also bouncing back after a disappointing night in New Zealand. And Golub, I fancy that he just may have celebrated a little bit too soon after the semi-final, but he's still very pleased to have done a good job tonight. But
still leads the World Championship, Kelvin, at the end of the day.
Solid performance from him, and he really has gone almost through the card. But what a night for Sayfutdinov. He has now come back, hasn't he? He's been a little bit out of sorts. He's had a few injuries over the last season or two. But tell you what, winning here tonight is certainly a major boost for him. Of course, he rode here in the Polish League for a number of seasons, so he has a lot of experience of the track. He's engine tuner. Ashley Holloway is based very locally, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty of celebrations in the camp. There's the result, Nigel.
Yep, Sayfutdinov the winner, Zagar second, Golub was third. And what a performance. Thomas Golub leads the Grand Prix on 16, but the winner of the Grand Prix is Emil Sayfutdinov by winning that grand final. Woofenden and Zagar 14 points apiece, so it's Thomas Golub with 30 points, 31 points now, who leads the World Championship. What a night, and some breathtaking racing out there.
Well, that's exactly right. Breathtaking performances. Certainly the semi-final number 2 stands out for me, with Sayfutdinov, Ward and Woofenden really just doing some outrageous moves on the track, and it really was quite fantastic. The final comes up here. Zagar makes a jet-propelled start initially. Sayfutdinov, look at this, right round the air fence, takes the chance and then generates all that speed and then tucks back up the inside. It's a classic Bıdgоş move in actual fact, and that's where he stays. Golub just couldn't get away from the inside. He took the inside, but this time it doesn't work out for him. You can't legislate them for somebody like Zagar making such a good start. And as hard as he tries, Thomas Golub, he cannot find a way through into second place. But the night belongs now to Emil Sayfutdinov. He has been, as I say, he's had some nasty injuries in the last 2 or 3 seasons and has found it difficult to get back on top of the box, on top of the rostrum. But tonight, it's his night. And you have to say, after that semi-final number 2 and then going on to win the final, it's fully deserved.
Yeah, sensational speedway tonight. We move on to Gothenburg in a couple of weeks' time at the Ullevi Stadium, and if you are a new viewer to Grand Prix Speedway tonight, then we hope you've really enjoyed yourselves as much as we have, Kelvin and myself here, talking through the action, shouting and screaming a couple of times, but how can you not when you see some of the action that we've seen here tonight? Steve Brandon is with third place, Thomas Gollop.
Thomas, very close tonight, but not close enough.
This last hit is clean shit and not good start for me. Congratulations, Emil and Zagar, good race and very, very fast in the last hit. I think it's more points tonight in the first play in the all position.
But for you, you go away from here leading the World Championship.
I think so, yeah, and the second meeting in the more 11, yeah, it's a long way. I think it's a good race in the last, I think it's a medal. Witam serdecznie wszystkich Polaków.
Thomas, you're a very popular man in Bydgosz. Speak to your fans in Polish.
Yeah, I live in Bydgosz, and it's my friends. I race in the 16 years this track, yeah. Witam wszystkich serdecznie, dziękuję wam za doping, byliście wspaniali. Chciałem bardzo wygrać, ale to jest sport. Sport, który no niestety dzisiaj dał mi trzecie miejsce, ale daję wam słowo, że będę walczyć do ostatniego biegu po to, by przywieźć jakikolwiek medal dla kraju, dla was, bo jesteście wspaniali.
Dziękuję, Thomas.
He's a legend, isn't he, Thomas Gollop? Absolute legend. What a performance from him tonight.
Leads the World Championship,
Oh,
Nigel.
yeah.
Can't rule him out.
Matty Zagar was runner-up, and he's with Steve.
Matty Zagar, a great way to bounce back from New Zealand.
It is, man. As I said before, you know, it took a lot of me out, it took a lot out of my body and everything, this New Zealand trip. But as I said before, my form kind of came back in Europe, and you know, I've been going pretty good everywhere. So I said, you know, tonight's the night to show it here, and fabulous. And I'm really pleased for myself.
How much is a busier racing schedule playing in your success so far this year?
Yeah, it's been pretty busy. This is my 12th meeting or 13th. Thanks to Bellevue, thanks to Start Gniezno, and Checo Club as well. They keep me busy, and I hope I'm going to perform well for them.
Congratulations, well done tonight, sir.
Thank you very much, and thanks for everything. Thanks to Anton for good engines. Thanks home, and for all the fans everywhere. Hello.
Nice words from Matty Zagar. Great stuff from him.
Yeah,
And,
brilliant performance from him.
Yeah.
Really showed a lot of tenacity to get amongst it tonight.
And let's hear from the winner. Emil is with Steve.
Emil, Kushko, Slovenia 2009 is a long time ago. You win again.
Yeah, I waited many years, you know, so I'm very happy. Thanks for all the fans, and I like his town, so I'm really happy.
What does it mean, this win, to be back winning a Grand Prix again?
I think it's I don't understand now because it's I have now this emotion, and I think it will be after meeting, after this parade, be some emotion, and I say. So I think this track today was really good. So.
And very good work from your team.
Of course, I would like to say, you know, thanks to my whole team, and thanks to my sponsor, of course, to my family, and to my friends. Thanks to Russian fans who coming here.
Well done tonight. Congratulations, Emil.
Great effort there from Emil Sayfutdinov. It's longer than I remember, you know, 2009 since he won a Grand Prix. He's had to be very patient, but he did it in fine style tonight.
Take a look then. The standings now after 2 rounds. We see Gollop on 31, Darcy Ward on 25, Hampel, who started well tonight, and Woofenden, 23 points apiece. Good to see youngster Ty Woofenden and Darcy Ward in the top 4 of the World Championship. Superb night of racing. Emil Sayfutdinov stands on top of the podium here in Bydgosz this evening.
Well,
Matty
Mr.
Zagar
Gollop,
second, Thomas Gollop third.
Thomas Gollop hasn't won tonight, but he's clearly delighted. He knows that he leads the World Championship by 6 points. Sayfutdinov clearly has burst back on the scene with a hugely impressive win. What a meeting to win. When he reflects back on what happened here this evening, he can really feel immensely proud of his performance. Here we go for the national anthem.
Many congratulations to Emil Sayfutdinov, who is the winner of the motorsportwash.com European FIM Speedway Grand Prix. The celebrations will begin with the trophy presentations and the champagne. And we move on in a couple of weeks' time to Gothenburg in Sweden, in the Ullevi Stadium. And that will be a level up. Who knows who's going to win around there?
Yeah, a temporary track, it's already in, and weather can play its part there, but there's no without question the World Championship has burst into life here this evening. Quite a long wait, of course, between New Zealand and this event here towards the end of April. So, and what an event it's been. Zagar in second place has ridden supremely well, and he's certainly made his intentions clear. He wants to really make his mark in the Grand Prix this year, and so far so good. Sayfutdinov, of course, who is not racing in Britain this year, has opted out. He's racing on the continent in Sweden and Poland, and of course will be hugely proud of his performance. As I say, when you think about what we've witnessed here this evening, to win a meeting, to win on a night like this, I can assure you is something that will live long in your memory. You will always call back on it, but semi-final number 2 will certainly live long in my memory. That was quite special.
Well, not just that, but many of tonight's races will.
Yeah, but that stands out for me, that one. You know, that was, but agreed, you know, all night long we've seen some super stuff.
Lots of Russian flags on the back straight here in Bydgoszcz tonight, celebrating the victory. The photographers getting their pictures of the rostrum. And what a superb evening of speedway here in Bydgoszcz.
Well, celebration time, and fully deserved for all 3 riders on the rostrum there this evening. You have to say that Emil Sayfutdinov in particular, the fireworks are flashing up into the night sky. Fantastic night of speedway. People are still here in vast numbers enjoying these moments, the celebration of the 3 top men on the night. Look at all the photographers there. Fantastic scenes down there on the centre green. It really is growing in stature. A huge sport, of course, here in Poland. And everybody here tonight have witnessed something very special indeed.
Yeah, a very special night of speedway. Congratulations to Emil and to Tomasz Golub, who leads the World Championship. And he's sure to be up there, isn't he?
By 6 points. That's quite a significant lead after 2 rounds. Ideally, he hasn't won here tonight, but you can see the reason he's happy is because he leads the world, he tops the world.
Smiles on the rostrum, and quite rightly so. Nice mention for Bellevue from Matty Zagar as well. He was tempted back to British Speedway by the Aces, and they've won a few matches of late, and they've got a new stadium in the pipeline as well. And
yeah, good times.
To see.
Good times. We were up there recently, and without question, there's a much better good feel factor about the place, but the truth be known. And Zagar coming in as their #1 leader has certainly been leading well so far at this early stage. He'll be keen to keep that going, I'm sure. But here tonight, he has turned up and shown the world what he's all about with a fine second place. The young Russian, of course, so many people fancied him for the World Championship a few years back, but as I say, just lost his way a little bit. But all of a sudden, he's burst back on the scene.
Calvin, great working with you again. We'll see you in Sweden in a couple of weeks' time.
My pleasure.
The Speedway Grand Prix returned to Europe after its trip to New Zealand last month, and the stars of the Shale were ready to put on a super show in front of a packed Bydgoszcz track. Emil Sayfutdinov knows this track inside out. Tomasz Golub from Bydgoszcz, it's his own backyard, and the reigning champion Chris Holder looking for big points. Who would be flying high